Good morning, everybody. What's going on? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. All right, guys, Netmarble. We got some things to talk about, folks. They've done a few different things that I didn't catch, so thank you for those who actually did point it out for me. I do want to talk real quick about codes. I did distribute brand new codes to every supporter. I got Mana Imbued Fabrics times 200 and Rune Fragment times 200 for you guys sent in the mail. So if you are, not in the mail, sorry, in your coupon history. So if you are a supporter, go to your supporter tab. You guys hear that you have received some coupons in the coupon history. Make sure you connect and grab those before they're gone. Okay, remember there is a time frame for all these, so do not miss out on the codes themselves. For everybody else on my Discord, thank you to Deagle. I also provided him, he provided me, sorry, 1,000 codes for Discord for the 1,000 essences and 1,000 codes for what you just saw. They will be provided on my key claim code, and members will also be getting their codes very, very shortly as well, too, directly to you guys for being members. Speaking of members, thank you for guys. We reached 1.2K members on my YouTube channel. That is a crazy, crazy milestone. So I just want to say a big, big shout out and a big thank you to those who have joined the membership, who have gifted members. For those who are remaining and re-signing for $1.99 a month, means a lot to me. Obviously, it is money in my pocket, and it means I get to do things with you guys that I normally won't do for everybody else. For example, having someone like Fahad on the next podcast with Zaf and I, and then doing summon videos with other members as well too, and then of course giving you guys the first access to codes as they show up. Now, a couple things I do want to talk about because we just did mention the CHROMAS. If you guys are not aware of this, because I wasn't aware of this, so thank you first off to Luffy for letting me know. If he hadn't told me about this, I probably would have never checked. So you guys know how we have all of these chromas, right? I've been personally saving up. I have not done any chroma work whatsoever, just in case something does happen. You guys can see right there, I have 4,858 of these currently just kicking around, okay? So probably gonna have 5,000 very shortly. I'm gonna use one of my own codes. I always do, just one code per person, by the way. You cannot use them multiple times. I can't use them multiple times, and you cannot use them from different content creators, just so you guys are aware. I'm being completely transparent with you guys. I always take one code for myself because I put in the work. I think it's worthwhile because I'm doing the work part of it of getting you guys these codes, so I want to take advantage of at least one. That's all I'm allowed anyways. So real quick, this I was not aware of. So you know how like we have all of these Sun Jinwoo costumes that are locked, right over here, for example, like this one's locked, this one's locked. Well, look at this, so don't go crazy and start using your chromas on just, you know, getting all of these things yourself with different colors and stuff. Look at the actual costumes you don't have, and you can actually unlock some old battle costumes that were available through only the battle pass. For example, the miner, right? Or this one right here, the light outing wear. Or if you go to your hunters, this works as well. So again, shout out to Luffy. I honestly did not even think to look at this, but look at this. You can, this is still expensive. That one's still expensive, but some of them are not. So for example, the battle pass, it's only the battle pass ones, okay? It's not the ones you can purchase with real life money. So anything that's in a battle pass. So for example, another battle pass one here was Libora, right? So if I go to my Libora, where are you, Libora? There we go. If I go to her skin, you guys can see here, this one now is actually purchasable. Yeah, so kind of a cool thing. I don't know why they never mentioned this in the notes, or if they did, I completely missed it. I don't know if anybody else noticed it, but these are going to be available through the chromas. So don't go crazy and start spending all your chromas on all the colors. You may actually want to save a few specifically for any of the costumes that are coming up down the chain. So for example, this one coming up right now, the battle pass, right? We have another one for Hansi Mei, I believe. Where is the battle pass? Sorry, wrong one, right here. So this one here should also be part of the battle pass, and I'm 123%. I don't know why 123. I'm saving for this this outfit. She looks phenomenal. Yeah. So I just want to point that out. So make sure, guys, when you are getting your chromas, that you are not wasting them all right away. Consider what you want to go for in the future, and any upcoming future ones as well. Now we are getting a lot of them right now. It's a honeymoon phase for this item, so we're gonna, they're throwing it left and right towards us. We're getting codes for it, but I have a feeling, of course, that these will eventually die down as well, and they'll be a lot harder to get. Right now, it's okay because again, it's just a honeymoon phase, and we're gonna get a lot of them until Netmarble decides enough is enough. You guys now have to start paying for it or getting it in a different format or manner, right? So keep that in mind. Now, I do want to talk about guilds as well real quick, just so everyone is aware. Guilds have, in fact, been stacked, completed. They're done. We got 10 guilds running now. if any more guilds are going to be created, I will send out a video for you guys so everyone's aware. For anyone who's interested in being in a waitlist, I don't think we have a waitlist currently, unfortunately, but you can always join the Discord. The description of Discord is in every video. Make sure you get the SLA role and then get yourself on some form of, like, I don't know, bench. Let's call it a bench until somebody gets kicked out or removed, and then we'll see if there's room for somebody else to join. Oh my God, look who's here. Love it. Love it. What's going on, girl? All right, get myself my 5 Essence Stones and a quick hello. So yeah, make sure, guys, you guys are looking out for that, because 10 guilds is a lot of guilds to run, and I personally don't run any of them. Just so everyone's aware, I'm not a leader. I'm not even an officer anymore. I took myself out of that role. It's just too much management, and I have very, very competent and intelligent players who are doing a fantastic job, by the way. So I want to thank everybody on that list. And with that being said, I also want to thank everybody on the supporter list as well, too, for the top, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, whatever the case may be. We're almost at 5,000 supporters. I appreciate you guys. I am trying to get more codes for everybody. I have contacted Netmarble directly and asked for additional codes for, members of the community, not just people who are on the support program, because I know a lot of you can't support. I know I get this all the time. So just rest assured that I'm doing my best to make sure that everybody gets something from me at some point for just being amazing people and just for being supporters. A couple other things I want to point out as well too, and I mentioned this yesterday very quickly. Some of you might have missed it though. Is Hansi Me's skills. Just so everyone is aware, the Golden Meadow and Divine Field right here were actually swapped. All right, so the description now has changed. It's correct now. So they've actually put the Golden Meadows is in fact the second skill, and Divine Field is in fact the support skill. So just everyone's aware. I know this was a big confusion during the video, and it was actually their fault because they had changed the names, and then they put a quick patch out before I made the video. Actually, it was a pre-recorded video, and then it had already been swapped, so I had to jump in and throw in another portion of the video to tell you guys that they actually made an update. So just keep that in mind when you're rereading this skills. It is important to note that these two have actually swapped out. All right, just real quick, I just want to make sure. Also, don't forget, even though these skills may not be that powerful, if you are planning to get a little bit more combat power from her and you plan to use her, make sure you do at least level up the skills a little bit. They will matter in the long run for combat power to get you out of the red. People seem to neglect this a lot when it comes down to healers. I was one of those people as well too in the beginning, but I realized as the game gets more difficult, you're going to need to level up everyone's skills to some extent just to get some of them to be able to, obviously participate in some of these battles when you're not in the red combat power. I think that pretty much covers it, guys. I know the last video had a few people irked about me talking about pay-to-win content versus free-to-play content. I'm still sticking with my whole. You gotta let whales have something, man. You got to. I know free-to-play players feel so entitled, and I'm a free-to-play player here. I have a whale account. I have both, and I can tell you from a spender perspective, it's never fun when you don't have, a little bit more because you're spending to support. Guys, just let it be. Just let it be. It's all good. Also, because many people have asked me to talk about this as well. This 100-day anniversary brand new method of getting weapons for both Gunhee and Hansimi is horrible. I am totally on board with you guys. I think it's a shit system. This just should have just happened for both of them. The capsule event's amazing. They should have just done both capsule events and called it a day, but separated the two and let us kind of go through that. And I honestly hate, with a passion, I shouldn't say that. That's not true. I don't hate it, but I'm not a big fan of the treasure hunt the way it's been built, because I like the old treasure hunt because we were able to get items and I didn't have to worry about getting myself weapons. But you know what? It is what it is. We're still able to collect, and I don't want to judge them just yet until I see the full scope. And that is when Gunhee comes out, and then I get to see what they do with that. And by the end of it all, when the dust settles, then I can give my honest feedback without bashing Netmarble too much. Because at the end of the day, honestly, sometimes they do a great job, and they don't deserve to be bashed. Sometimes they deserve to be praised. So I don't want to be that person that just constantly causes, I've been very positive with this game. I've been also very critical. I've also been very negative when I need to be. I don't want to be that guy who just makes content just to make content in order to, boost views or bring drama to the game. So this, for me personally, this event has been great so far. I've had no problems with it. There are a couple things that obviously changed, but again, I'm going to wait till the dust settles. When Gunhee's done, then we'll talk about where they can improve. And honestly, Netmarble does a great job listening to their community. So I'm hoping that they do take some notes and things do get altered along the way. All right, guys, this is Payne. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.